What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Frostburg PE with you and me. Let's get right into our warm-up so we can get right into our lesson. Alright, we're going to start off with toe touches just as we did in the last video. We're going to do this stretch for 10 seconds. Go ahead and put your feet together. We're going to touch our toes and I'll count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For our next stretch, we're going to do our arm stretches where you take one arm, reach it across your body, take that other arm and push towards you. We're going to do each arm for 10 seconds. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch arms. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Next, we are going to do high knees. Remember, it is like you're running in place, except you want to bring your knees as high as possible. You can take your hands, place them about waist level as kind of a guide to where your knees should go. Okay? We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Next, we're going to do what's called air squats. And those look like what you do when you are sitting down in a chair. Okay, you're going to have your feet almost in line with your shoulders. They can be a little bit wider, but you don't want them to be close together and you don't want them to be too wide, okay? So you're gonna use your shoulders to kind of guide where your feet will go. You're gonna take your hands and put them out in front of you. You're going to squat down like you're sitting down in a chair, okay? You don't wanna be on your tippy toes and try to squat down. That's not good for your knees. So you wanna make sure as you squat, you are sitting back onto the back of your foot, okay? So remember, stay off of your tippy toes and you want to lean back as you squat down on the back of your feet. All right, we're going to do 10 of these, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go down as far as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, for the last part of our warm-up, we are going to do 10 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that will wrap up our warm-up. Good job. Today's focus is going to be all about dribbling a basketball. Now, I currently live in an apartment and cannot dribble a basketball inside because I will bother the people below me, and if I go outside, it's going to be too loud to record this video. So this episode is going to feature a little bit of a twist, as we will have the help of one of Frostburg's women's basketball players. She will be responsible for showing us exactly what we need to be doing when we dribble and some drills that can help us practice dribbling. Now, there's going to be some of you that have some experience with dribbling in basketball or with basketball in general, and that's totally fine. But for those of you who do not have any experience with basketball, I hope this video will inspire you to shoot some hoops in your free time, and dribble a basketball while you're at home playing outside. We're going to learn the proper technique for dribbling a basketball, the different things to remember. And like I said before, at the end of this video, we will show you some drills that can help you practice, and you will be able to do them at home. The only equipment you'll need is a ball of any sort. Ideally, you want to have a basketball, but any ball will do, as long as it can bounce up and down. Feel free to try along with this video, or you can watch and try later. There are 4 keys to dribbling that we will talk about in this video. The first is having an athletic stance. This means that your feet are equal with your shoulders. You can see here her feet are not too close together and not too far apart. This also means you are staying low. Your knees are just slightly bent, enough to keep you steady, to give you good balance. The next key is dribbling using the pads of your fingertips. You can see here the ball is not hitting the palm of her hand, but she is using her fingertips to dribble the ball. The next key is dribbling the ball just below your waist. You can see she's not bringing the ball above her waist. She is staying low. This makes it hard for someone to steal the ball from you. And then the last key is keeping your eyes up as you dribble, looking forward so you know exactly where to go. Alright, those were the 4 keys to dribbling that we will use throughout this video. We're going to call those 4 keys CAPE. K is going to be keep your dribble below your waist. You don't want to bring your dribble above your waist. A is going to be for athletic stance. We talked about keeping your feet equal with your shoulders and staying low. P is going to be for pads of your fingertips. Remember, you want to use your fingertips to dribble. You're not going to use the palm of your hand. And then E is going to be for eyes up as you dribble, so you can see what's ahead of you as you move forward. Now that we know what a good dribbling form looks like, let's get into some different practice activities with our demonstrator. So one way that you can practice your dribble is called stationary dribbling, where you're staying in one place as you dribble. This practice activity here is a crossover dribble. This is when you go from one hand to the other while still using those same keys that we talked about before. This is a good way to challenge yourself a bit and use the hand that you are not very comfortable with. But if you are not comfortable with doing the crossover dribble, you can do the practice activity that our demonstrator used to show us a good dribbling form. That was the clip just before this one. Once you master the CAPE keys when you're doing the stationary dribble, you can begin moving forward as our demonstrator shows us here. She is walking to one point and walking back as she keeps her dribble going. This is a good way to challenge yourself. These next couple of clips will show a good progression. Once you get walking down, you can start jogging. Our last 3 clips will show a great way to incorporate all of the different things that we've talked about in this video. This is called the zigzag dribble, when you go in a zigzag pattern as you dribble. This way you can work on not only that crossover, but those CAPE keys to dribbling. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope that my tips were able to help you out. Let's quickly review those 4 keys to dribbling that we discussed, and remember that CAPE acronym that we talked about. Remember, K stands for keep your dribble low, keep it below your waist, no higher than your waist level. Remember, A stands for athletic stance. You want to bend your knees slightly and keep your feet almost equal with your shoulders. Remember, you don't want them to be too close together and you don't want them to be too far apart. P stands for using the pads of your fingers. You want to stay away from the ball hitting your palm. You want to use the pads of your fingers as you dribble. And then lastly, E stands for eyes up as you dribble forward. We want to know where we're going, right? Again, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for next Friday, 3 p.m. for the next one.